issues that people are confused about women and women health. So I wanted to take a few moments, if anybody on here is interested in that, for future. A lot of parents, I don't think, have quite the right sex talks with their kids. My mom and dad never had any kind of a talk. I don't know if they did with my sister, but they sure didn't with me. And so if I had a few recommendations, and everybody can add to this in comments if you want to, is that if you get old enough to where you can drive, you have a driver's license, and you have health insurance, I would highly recommend to every young lady or any woman to get a female doctor, to get a gynecologist as soon as you're old enough to have your own health insurance, or if you live in a large enough city where you have Planned Parenthood and you can go to Planned Parenthood. I would highly recommend that, even as young as age 16, even if you're not interested in or you're not active with sex. I would highly, highly recommend that. The second issue I would highly recommend is for you to see a female doctor, a gynecologist. Nothing wrong with male gynecologists, but I would recommend going to a female gynecologist for young ladies. Or even if you get older, because there's issues that you can't talk to men about. And third issue is ask your doctors. Because I'm finding out stuff that I didn't know about, and at age 54. I highly, highly recommend for everybody, and especially if you're beginning to get sexually active or going to get sexually active, ask your doctors. There is so much misinformation, and don't go based on what the internet says unless you go to WebMD or Mayo Clinic's website, like a legitimate medical website. But there is so much medical misinformation out there. The best way is just to ask your doctor, and you should feel comfortable at a young age to start talking to your doctors, doctor or doctors, either one, to ask them anything and everything. There is, even in today's age, there is so much misinformation, and for your health, it's hard to diagnose yourself, and so it's much better to just go to the doctor, and you should feel comfortable enough with any doctor that you go to ask them anything and everything about sexuality or sex issues, because if you're going to have a relationship with that person, hopefully for more than a year or two, it's between you and them as to what is best for your personal health. Fourth issue, if you're 18 and over, or 18 and over, I would say, at that point, your personal health and your sexual health is between you and your doctor. Not your parents, not your friends, not even your boyfriends. It's between your relationship with a medical doctor should be much more important than what other people are telling you or influencing you on. And again, go with your doctor as to what is medically best interest of you. And I think for women that's much more important, especially today, because there is so much peer pressure, even on the internet with your friends, and it's much more safer to get medical advice from a doctor, not a parent or a family member. And parents sometimes, I think, overreact or try to scare you. So it's better, again, to go to a doctor for those issues. So that was And if anybody has any questions for any future, I was thinking about doing this at least once a week. Today's Thursday. It's about 5 p.m., a little over 5 p.m. Arizona time. So I'm going to try to do it at least every Thursday. And if you have any questions, I'm not a doctor, so I should say that. Just giving opinions that are non-medical. Or if you have any comments or suggestions, I would highly recommend for you to add it to the comments. Thank you.